what would you say are some keys to being able to find your story or your hook and the outlets to go share that?
Well, first, what I think you're making clear is that if you're going to be an entrepreneur, small business creator, you need to see sales as the art and science of getting to yes. You need to see it as the thrill of the chase. I think there are a lot of folks, I think the vast majority of folks out there feel that sales is undignified, that on the ask side of the table, that you're soliciting, that you're coming with your hand, your hat in hand and asking for something. And I don't see it that way. I see it as the thrill of the chase. And I think you need to see it that way to be an entrepreneur or a small business owner. And yet, I think there are a lot of people who think that the art and science of getting to yes is just about how charismatic and persuasive and eloquent and energetic are you making a pitch. And I do get energetic and excited about what we're working on. Hopefully you can feel that right now.
It's effervescent.
But I'll give an example of how we got Stephen Colbert involved with DonorsChoose, because he has become in many ways our hardest working board member. He gives a DonorsChoose gift card to every guest who goes on the Late Show.
That's awesome.
He has done stunts and campaigns and calls to action that have generated tens of millions of dollars in giving to projects on our site. And Stephen Colbert got engaged with DonorsChoose in 2008 when he was running for president in the South Carolina Democratic primary, basically as a joke. And we sensed, as he was doing this run for the presidency, that he had a problem on his hands, which is he had all these fans and viewers and followers who wanted to support his campaign financially, but Stephen himself would not actually want his viewers to part with their hard-earned money for something that was an act of satire, for a joke. So he had like a bit of a conundrum on his hands. So we guessed. And so we came up with an idea for a philanthropic presidential straw poll on DonorsChoose, where someone could donate to a classroom project in honor of their favorite candidate and thereby push their candidate higher up in what we were going to call a straw poll that makes a difference. And we found a way to share this idea with Stephen. Craig Newmark, the founder of Craigslist, was someone who had said yes to coffee with me when I emailed him cold out of the blue. He didn't know me from Adam.
Wow.
Year 2 of DonorsChoose, but he was like, all right, yeah, sure, I'll have coffee with you at Cole Hardware store in San Francisco the next time you're in the city. And we knew he was going on the Colbert Report, so we were like, hey, Craig, we've got this idea for a philanthropic straw poll. And the wife of Jonathan Alter, that Newsweek editor who had done that first paragraph, his wife was working at the Colbert Report. So we had a second angle in as well. We got the idea to Stephen Colbert, and it turned out that's exactly the kind of thing he was looking for as the way for his viewers to step up and show their love. And he called upon his viewers to make him the winner of the DonorsChoose straw poll that makes a difference. He inspired tens of thousands of dollars in donations to South Carolina projects on our site. And that was the beginning of the most deep engagement we could ever ask for from a celebrity supporter. The lesson here is that we didn't go to Stephen saying, DonorsChoose is a great cause. You ought to support us because we're great. Instead, we went in saying, hey, Stephen, we sense that you have a challenge on your hands. We sense that you have a bit of a problem to solve. Our organization can be a means for you to solve that problem and overcome that challenge that you're facing. And oh, by the way, we're a good cause. But I think that approach of your organization not as this wonderful thing unto itself, but your organization as a means for somebody to solve a problem that they have, where you're showing that this pitch is specific to them. You're not coming in with your standard stump speech. You're saying, hey, after learning about what you're doing, I sense that you have this challenge. Here's how my company, my organization, my product could help you solve that challenge that I sense that you have. That was our sort of unlock for the most important celebrity supporter we have.